monster teams battle it out. You know, Greg, whoever comes out on top tonight will have really made a statement to the league.
And, Kevin, no matter what happens, this is a great opportunity for both teams. They say iron sharpens iron. The only way you get better is by facing challenging opponents.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. T.J. Warren out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's KD in at the small forward position. And then Morant grabs it in.
And, man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Booker with no one around. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Poked away, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Bane passes to Adams. Nice move. And he lays it up and in.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Here's Morant. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Jackson has the open look. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
Here's KD. And so just over a minute and a half played. And then Durant with the dunk.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
Grizzlies have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Pass to Bane. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Bane with it. KD's on him. Brooks misses. That's a 2 from Paul. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bane kicks to Morant. Back to Bane. Out to Morant. This ball grabs the miss.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
KD with the bucket.
Of all the things that Durant is great at, that pull-up shot is up there. It's devastating if you're a defender.
And here's Morant after the three-pointer from KD. Outside for Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Amazing that Bane fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. Look at his size, the strength, the range of his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
You also love that Bane absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant with a wide-open look. Goes back up. And there's the nice layup by Adams. Adams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
A wide-open look for Durant. Phoenix no good that time either.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Here's Durant driving inside. Misses in close.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Morant passes to Adams. From 7, in the corner, it's Bane. And Durant sends it back.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Adams kicks to Bane. Clock at 4. Brooks with no one around. The three-pointer no good. Suns trail by 4. Oh, Ayton in position. An emphatic LU jam.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
Outside for Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got 8.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep.
Morant passes to Bane. Back to Morant. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Oh, Morant sinks the air. So with authority, he's feeling the competitive fire after that last tray.
Here's KD. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Steven Adams picks one up. It's his first trip to the line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay for more.
At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. It's the Grizzlies. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive number. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And Morant throws it down.
Showing off that verb. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Now here's Ayton after the miss from Desmond Bane. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And since coming into the league, Desmond Bane, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
Brooks up on top, defended by Durant. Ball against Morant. Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And stolen by Ayton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Now here's Morant. 11 points in the game, and he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything. And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backcourt.
Oh, and the jam by Durant.
A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
From deep, Brooks. Here's Jackson. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. Jackson's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Morant pushes to Jackson.
Yeah, big night for Jackson so far. Scoring with enthusiasm on that offensive end.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bane.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Now here's Booker. He's got 8. Ayton a screen on Bane. 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Morant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Now Morant following Durant's three-point attempt. Out to Brooks. Puts up a 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
In the corner, it's Bane. And stolen by Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Down by 12.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And the Grizzlies with possession here after the Suns pick up 2. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Bane drawn the double team. Jackson against Warren. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Booker, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Suns have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Morant right side. And he goes big with the dime right over DeAndre Ayton.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, you can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Grizzlies, 45. The Suns, 30.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Warren is out there with Durant, and it's Ayton in at center. Now, here's Bane. After the miss from KD.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
The pass to Jackson. Brooks from outside. Good on the three-point shot. Brooks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Great, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. And I think it's a conversation.
Brooks from outside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns trail by 15. Paul for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Adams' shot is good.
Gets those passes off quickly. Jackson Jr. really sees the floor.
The drive by KD. No good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Brooks from outside. That shot off.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good for that.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Payne for 3. Outside for Jackson. Over to the left wing. Payne looking around. From deep, Brooks. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And then Durant with the dunk.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 16.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
No good from Durant. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Payne with it. Now defended by Warren. Jackson kicks to Morant. And again, Memphis no good. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
Pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. They need this one. And they get it back. Payne passes to Adams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Adams has got 4 this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Thrown down by T.J. Warren. Gets to the rim with ease.
Morant finds Payne. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. No good from Booker. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Morant with it. He's picked up by Paul. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
He's got an elite combination combination of speed and athleticism. Morant, he is special when he gets out in the break, though.
Here's Booker, and there's the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
That's on Jaren Jackson.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
And so it's Memphis, up by a dozen. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Adams outside, Bane. Back to Adams. Outside for Jackson. Brooks against Durant. Back to Jackson. There's the triple. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball.
Paul passes to Booker. Beyond the arc. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists in the game. Out to Brooks. Wide open. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Out to KD. A 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
Pass to Brooks. And taken away by Paul. And here comes the break. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Ayton. Morant against Paul. Outside, Bane. Morant outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And now it's up to 25 points for John Morant.
Welcoming any physicality on his way out. Morant enjoys that type of challenge. He's not even a near 7-footer. He is a 7-footer. Durant handles it like a guard, just unguardable at times.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And Adams with the slam.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Outside, KD to the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team, taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
Outside Jackson. Morant outside. On the wing, Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
Here's Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
A tough cover in there. Jackson Jr. can post you. He can face you up. He can finish with either hand.
Jackson Jr.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 9-point ball game. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. And then Durant with the chance.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were two loud points there by Kevin Durant.
It's Morant with the drive. And a wide open look for Bane. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Grizzlies.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
His third personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within single
Devin
digits.
Booker at the line for two.
Both free throws good from Booker. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bane for three. And Paul pulls it down.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And since going to the finals back in 2021, Booker's earned the reputation of a winning player.
Brooks outside. From past the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And the Suns call time. They're trailing by 5. 8 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
And Durant puts up a deep three. Here's Paul. Good!
When the going gets tough, you got CP on the side. He steps up. What a winner.
Adams wide open. Misses. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. That was a fun night of basketball.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Anthony Edwards out there with Taurean Prince. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. And there's the drive. Towns up top. With the crossover. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting. So he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, when he refers to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% 3, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Here's Prince. Pass to Towns. Back to Prince. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. And here's Memphis. Outside Morant. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Towns. Down low. Here's Gobert. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Brooks outside. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. There's the 3. Outside Bain. On the wing, Brooks. And at last, they get one to fall.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Three-pointer, Brooks drills it from deep. Brooks has got 5 now.
We've watched Morant get so good at this, instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
And Edwards slams it in.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Edwards can't hit.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Here's Morant. That shot off the mark. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. 1:46 left in the first quarter here. Here's Towns. Double team on Towns. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
And so Towns nails them both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Morant against Edwards. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Outside Edwards. Pass to Prince. Clock at 6. Inside. Here's Towns. Adams grabs the miss. And the Grizzlies shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Jackson. And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 5. Back to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And yep, it's good. Morant's got 9.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies on the run. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Morant against Edwards. There's Jackson with the 3. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
And that one falls for Towns.
Call Anthony Towns, taking 2 shots.
And so Towns nails them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Now here's Bane. Outside for Morant. Fires for 3. That one no good. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Bane, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Last season, we saw a lot of teams bring a renewed focus to their defensive efforts. Clark, you think it paid off?
I think it did. I mean, scoring was down across the league, BA. So that clearly indicates defense took a step forward. And, you know, great defense for championship teams has always been central and key. So I don't think it's an exception. I think that's the rule now. Defense wins.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing, pounded by Morant. The shot by Towns, no good.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Morant finds Bane. Back to Morant. Driving to the basket, and then Morant with the jam!
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Pass to Prince. Back to Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Here's Prince. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Gobert, no good. Poke loose. Memphis leading. Right side Morant. There's the triple. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
He plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
To halt the run. And Edwards slams it in.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Bane, the pass to Morant. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
Ja Morant taking.
And the second free throw is good. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Oh, Brooks with the steal. again here in the second quarter of action. Just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside. A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Jackson, the screen. Outside for Moran. Back to Payne. Pass to Brooks. Here's Brents. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. 1:51 left to play in the first half. 6 to shoot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. Pass to Bain. And here's Brooks. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He hits the second from the line. The Timberwolves trail. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Prince. It's tipped. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
And that sequence was all Morant. Excellent work turning his defense into offense.
Pass to Prince. Outside Edwards. 1:03 left in the second. McDaniels with it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. Soft touch off the glass. Gobert's got his second basket.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Here's Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
The shot by Towns, no good.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Here's Edwards. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 17-6 run. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Adams.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Here's Gobert. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in command with a 13.
Grizzlies, 34. The Timberwolves, 21.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Taurean Prince is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. And for Minnesota, they're shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Towns has got room. Money from the wing. Towns has got 11 points.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn. Awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Oh, wow. Through the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, Make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he nails the third. Here's Edwards. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Towns. And he drives in. And Towns slams it home.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Outside for Brooks. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Now Brooks. He's got 9. Adams inside. Guarded by Edwards. Three-pointer, Brooks. No good on the shot. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. It's Edwards on the wing. Hounded by Morant. With the floater. And Morant clears the board. Morant's got 4 rebounds now. There's the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Towns. Back to Daniels. Three-pointer. A rebound by Jackson. Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Back to Bain. Into the lane. Yep, that one's good. Bain's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Strong anticipation from Jackson on the dish. Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
Puts the move on. Shot is good by Edwards.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Jackson outside. Outside for Brooks. Outside Bain. Pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. Shot clock at 5. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. It's Edwards on the wing. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Morant with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Three-pointer, Brooks drains the triple. Brooks has got 12 points in the game.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one misses.
From Memphis, Steven Adams. Shooting 1.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Outside for Brooks. Fires the 3. Jackson outside. Pass to Morant. Another shot. It's blocked by Gobert. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Jackson. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Bain, the pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. From downtown. Offensive rebound. Outside for Brooks. Puts up a 3. No good there.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
It's McDaniels on the wing. Stolen by Jackson. Morant with the slam.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Sinks it from distance.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Here's Morant. Oh, good D by Edwards. Towns for 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
You know, this is what makes Towns an all-star kind of talent. I mean, his ability to get it going and pile up points in a hurry.
Brooks from outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Gobert passes to Towns. Here's the three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Morant's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside for Brooks. On the wing, Bane. Outside Morant. 6 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. Morant with the slam!
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Outside Morant. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. To the paint. Trent's can't hit. For Memphis, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Morant with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Oh, deflected. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. McDaniels finds Edwards. Gobert with it. Adams covering. The kick out to Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. And Memphis shooting the ball at 48% so far. Left side, Morant. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Memphis.
Well, look at this. I mean, points off turnovers. So aggressive, forcing the other team to make mistakes. And it's really paid off.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Adams. Ooh, and Adams. Strong finish.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Towns for 3. Ja Morant grabs a miss. Morant's got 7 rebounds in the game. Takes it inside. Morant with the slam!
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Here's Bane. 3-pointer, Brooks. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards got his 4th rebound in this one. Out to the right wing. Here's Prince, hounded by Morant. Pass to Towns. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Lets it fly. Outside Bane. The 3 is up. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Come get it, come get it.
Gobert passes to Towns. From outside the arc.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Grizzlies.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Ja Morant.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Three-pointer, Brooks knocks down the long J. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
The kick out to Edwards. Oh, stolen by Morant. 34 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Bane. From deep three-point range. He can't get that one to fall. And here's Minnesota now. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Here's McDaniels to the wing, right side. Prince with the bucket.
You know, the NBA is all about the three-point shot right now, and Prince can really shoot it from out there.
Morant with it. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
fast passing teams, and there should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Now here's Gobert. Towns finds McDaniel. 4 on the shot clock. And Towns throws it down.
Don't you love how Towns' hands are always ready to receive the pass? Terrific job on the pick and roll.
Conley, the pass to Towns. Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Devin Booker. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers. And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. 4-point game. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Durant, wide open, he fires. Good. Nice assist from Booker. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Now here's Conley. And Gobert kicks to Towns. Gobert controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Here's Booker. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Edwards finds McDaniel. And a miss there on the triple. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
KD's shot is off. Minnesota leading by 7. And finished off by Edwards.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Will it go? Gobert with the block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
KD looking around. Latrey. And that one is off. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Edwards drives in, scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now Warren, after the missed 3 from KD. Here's Paul, banked in off the glass.
And for a smaller player, Chris Paul appears so comfortable on the interior. He knows he can score from this area.
Conley finds Gobert. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Back to Gobert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
The other thing they've done a great job with so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
And here's Towns, following the 3 from Chris Paul. Conley, the pass to Towns. Out to Conley. Timberwolves passing it around. 5 on the clock. Here's Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Gobert's got 5 now.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Count it. He's got 9.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And that one's good, Ayton.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He got into double digits for the quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Warren dishes to KD. Lets it go from deep. Fires for 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Towns, a screen on ball, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And that one's good. Towns has got his 2nd bucket.
Well, don't sleep on the foot speed of Karl Anthony Towns. He's a factor in transition.
And they recover it. Outside Durant. Second shot opportunity. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You can see that T.J. Warren has no problem playing through contact or around multiple bodies. How about the power?
And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Doris, let me ask you this. Is Kevin Durant the greatest scoring forward ever?
I think he is, Kevin, but I also think that limits his greatness, because when Kevin Durant is done and you consider the combination of his handle, his shooting, and the size, we've never seen that combination to this level. He will go down as one of the greatest ever, regardless of attribute you're trying to assign to him.
To the inside, Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Boy, we think of Rudy Gobert as a rebounding and rim protecting force, but right now he is in rhythm offensively.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And that one drops. Six points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
And Booker kicks to Paul. The kick out to Warren. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Warren's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Passes it to Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Well, the painted area might as well be Rudy Gobert's domain. He uses every bit of that size and length to assert his dominance.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Conley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Paul passes to Durant. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 18-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
Karl Anthony Towns, too big, too strong, too high off his feet.
KD dishes to Booker. Outside Warren. Here's Paul looking to end the run. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's McDaniels. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Durant inside. Working on McDaniels. And it's Durant, that time on the assist from Booker. Conley kicks to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
KD, that's for 2. He trains the turnaround jump shot. KD's got 9. Minnesota leading by 19 points. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Conley, the pass to Towns. To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
The assist.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
20 feet out. Another one falls for Phoenix. Outside Conley. Out to the right wing. With 2 seconds left. And that would have counted, but his shot. And so it's Minnesota out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. TJ Warren out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Towns. And he drops it in from the low post. Towns has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Timberwolves. Suns trail by 19. Pass to KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, go ahead and get up, Kevin Durant, former MVP, punching it home.
Edwards finds McDaniel. Back to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Booker. Edwards passes to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Be always aware of Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Booker. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession. Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
McDaniels gets to Conley. Pass to Towns. He feeds it to Gobert. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Edwards can't hit. Suns trail by 16. And Durant puts up a deep three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. There's the feed to Gobert. Outside Conley for three. Nailed from three-point land. Conley's got 6 points.
Now, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Here's KD. And finished off by KD. Minnesota leading by 17. Conley dishes to Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. T.J. Warren picks one up.
So he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Boy, the consistent greatness of Chris Paul. Playmaker, scorer, defender, leader, year after year. Chris Paul silences any doubt about his place in this game. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Gobert, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
It used to be a smart play to foul Rudy Gobert because he struggled from the free throw line. This guy's so much better now.
Good on the second free throw. Suns trail by 16. There's the pass to Paul. Towns with the steal. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball.
Wow, the long reach of Cat. When he grabs for the ball, it's over.
Durant inside. McDaniels defended.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Durant, Ayton trying to break free. That one doesn't go. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Takes it inside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the and one. Yes, sir.
Down low. It's tipped. And it's Ayton missing. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. They have a 19-point lead. Towns is doubled. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Karl Anthony Towns.
Gobert, the pass to McDaniels. Timberwolves passing it around.
Hey, who's watching them?
Conley finds Towns. Shot clock at 6. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here.
Well, the team leans into his ability to carry the offense. And right now, Karl Anthony Towns is a problem for the defense.
Passes to Durant. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Suns trail by 21. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. "20 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Durant, no good. Booker against Edwards. Conley kicks to Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Towns. High post, Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Assist from.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And so it's Minnesota in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just a minute. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And a look at the five for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the one. Edwards, that's good.
3-point field
The
goal.
work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Booker, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. On defense, the Suns. The kick out to Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists in the game.
This is what you get when you combine size and touch. Karl Anthony Towns in the paint, that's good. How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Outside, Towns. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Misses the jumper. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Back to Paul. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's 10 points for Chris Paul.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Here's Conley, and the layup is good. That's now 8 points for Mike Conley. Suns have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Booker with no one around. It's good from long range.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
A nice shot by McDaniel. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. That's good from Booker on the assist by Paul. Booker's got 9 points now in just the second half. Conley dishes to Towns. Edwards passes to Gobert to the right side. Feeds it to Edwards. Pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Again, the miss by Booker. Minnesota leading by 22. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Towns for 3. Kept alive. And Gobert kicks to Towns. Shoots over Warren. Here's Gobert. Out to Conley. Back to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
It's good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Conley, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Devin Booker.
Boy, don't let the small frame fool you. Mike Conley's so tough on the interior.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's Warren with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Durant for 3. Conley grabs the miss. Ayton kicks to KD. Second chance shot. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side,
one that I think most will try to forget.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Rudy Gobert.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Booker the pass to Durant. Into the lane. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. To the paint. Edwards finds Conley. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Phoenix ball.
.27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Conley left side. Kicks to Edwards. Back to Conley. Lets it go with a 3. And no good. And the Suns call time here. They're down by 17. 1 second left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1. Booker, the pass to Warren. Stolen by Jackson. He's all alone. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
Durant against Brooks. Releases. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry. And they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Booker no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Brooks drives in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. And it's Morant missing.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Durant with the bucket.
And just from deep range, KD can bury you.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Morant, the pass to Adams. The shot no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Booker attacking. And Booker with the jam.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Pass to Brooks. Outside Bane to the right side. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Morant. There's Jackson with the 3. Warren with the rebound. Outside Durant. Up and over Brooks. Here's Paul. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
The Suns trailing. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Morant. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Memphis?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
Now here's Brooks. Kicks it out to Jackson. Outside Morant. Launches it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
There's a minute 17 left in the first quarter of the game. Ayton, a screen on Bane. Here's Booker. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brent, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Brooks against Durant. Brooks, the pass to Bane. Shot clock at 6. Inside. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Adams, no hesitation, and right to the rim.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Aiden. Over Bane.
Grizzlies foul. Jaren Jackson Jr. Second personal foul.
And he drops the first.
Well, T.J. Warren believes he can score, and he's done it a lot. Every year he ups the ante and wants to add more to his game. Defensively, maybe a little more focused.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Kicks it out to Jackson. Adams against Aiden. Adams, the pass to Morant. Over Paul. Morant, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
For 3, Booker. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies leading by 6 as we...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team. Phoenix.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustmts get made.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. T.J. Warren out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Durant in at the 3. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
A great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
On target from range. Bane's got 5 points now this quarter.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
And here they come. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
He rifled that one in from distance. Booker's got 9 points.
You know, it takes incredible accuracy to drain it from that deep. So impressive.
Pass to Adams. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
Shooting for Memphis.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low. Working around the contact and getting it to go.
Booker finds Durant. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. He has 7.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Brooks left side. Pass to Bane. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Warren. Ayton passes to Warren. Stolen by Bane. Jackson with it. Warren covering. From deep. And Durant with the block.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
Here's Morant. 12 points for him. Pass to Adams. Paul with a steal. Down low. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And they're on the break. Brooks against Durant. Tipped away. And stolen by Durant. From deep. And he finishes. That makes it 4 out of 5.
And just when you think he might have drifted too far out, Durant, with his legendary touch, proves you wrong.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Top of the key. Paul passes to Durant. And the Suns get another 3.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Back to Morant. To the inside. Oh, and Adams, strong finish.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Morant. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Durant's shot is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense. Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Jackson down low. He's guarded by Paul. Jackson gets the bucket.
Finishing through contact. Jackson showing why a 6'11" guy with real shooting ability is so dangerous.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second team foul.
Free throw is good from Durant.
At the line for Phoenix, Kevin.
And both free throws good for Durant.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Morant, the pass to Bane. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
And so he hits the technical free throw. .32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Paul against Morant. Here's Adams. Back to Morant. Clock at 2. And there's the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Oh, Adams with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Outside Durant. Up and over Brooks. Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 21 points in the game.
Yeah, little you can do now to slow him down. Durant's such a phenomenal offensive talent.
The clock runs out, and we are...
32. The Grizzlies, 38. Fans, let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
On the court for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. And the dunk by Jackson.
Jr.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Warren. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
That's on Steven Adams.
His high percentage from this kind of area on the floor. T.J. Warren daring the defense to hit him when he's this close.
Memphis leading. Here's Morant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Chris Paul.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
And Morant drops them both. Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Here's Ayton. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, VA. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You too can become an NBA player.
On the wing, Durant. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Brooks. That's good from Adams on the assist by Morant. And it's a 10-point Memphis lead.
Steven Adams, a workhorse down low like that. Once he's got position, he'll want the ball.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Jackson finds Morant. Jackson with a screen on Booker. Morant, pass to Adams. Oh, Booker with a block. In transition, here come the Suns. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Durant's got 6 in the quarter.
How about those long strides, Durant quick in the open court and then right to the rim.
Brooks a screen on Paul. Here's Morant driving inside, and then Morant with the dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Paul shot is off. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. The 3 from Bane. It's hauled in by the Suns. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
That's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Pass to Brooks. Hey, Warren with the nice defensive effort. Phoenix has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Outside Paul. It's Booker on the wing. They set the screen. 5 on the clock. That 3's off the mark. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And then Morant with the jam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:44 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Durant driving to the basket. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, long legs of Kevin Durant. They're galloping down the lane. I don't know how you catch up there.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Brooks outside. On the wing, Bane. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. They recover it. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Pass to Adams. Outside for Morant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And good whistle there.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Grizzlies.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
So they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Now here's Morant. 22 points for him. On the tape, Morant with the slam!
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
You might as well throw up the points. Booker shot 90% from the free throw line during the regular season.
And the first one at the line is good.
at the line for your Suns.
So hits one and misses one at the line. The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the night.
Get up to throw down. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Booker, the pass to Paul. No good on the triple. Moran again.
Oh, nice. Look at the bench. I mean, the bench is going nuts.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah. His teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Ja Moran, he's feeling it tonight.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the thing, and he got his timing down.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Outside Warren. Moran against Paul. Pass to Booker. To the middle. Aiden, no good. Memphis shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. Outside for Moran.
And then Moran with the jam. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Bain. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Booker can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. The drive by Moran. Brooks from outside. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Durant finds Booker. Back to Durant. Driving in. And Durant with the big finish.
Durant almost 7 feet. It's just hard to believe watching how well he moves.
Moran against Paul. Moran, the pass to Adams. Back to Moran. And it's Ja Moran with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Bain. And stolen by Booker. From deep three-point range. Here's Warren. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Yeah, Warren hungry to get in there and get his hands on the rim. 2 more for him.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Durant. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Pass to Morant. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Second chance effort. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
He does not get the second one. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Here's Booker. Here he goes. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Brooks has got rebound number 7 tonight. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. The Suns running out of time. The deep 3 from Durant. Ball passes to Ayton. Here's Durant. Another shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Ja Morant picks one up.
For a spindly guy, Durant has such great body control. Hard not to foul him when he carves his way in that deep.
The Grizzlies have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. To the inside. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Oh, man, 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Brooks. Adams with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. Jackson for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Grizzlies.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Ja Morant.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Morant, he's open. Brooks outside. Let's go with a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Durant going inside, and it's slammed in by Durant.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Yes, it's good.
Well, anyone questioning Durant's killer instinct can stop right now. Wow.
Payne with it. And so the Grizzlies take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory.
celebrate tonight. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Now look at Memphis's starting group. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the center position. Now here's Jackson. Lock at 6. Here's Morant. Back to Jackson. Shoots the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
There's the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Here's Edwards. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Bane. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. Long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. Then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Edwards, that's good.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Morant finds Bane. No good from outside.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Gobert the pass to McDaniels. Edwards against Morant. Baseline try, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Made that shot a little harder than it had to be. No one around him. Just rise straight up and drill it.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's got much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Now here's Morant. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
McDaniels. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Brooks kicks to Morant. Back to Brooks. Another shot outside for Jackson. Here's Morant. Hold on!
Kevin, you got to buckle up on that one. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Conley surveying the D. Driving the lane to the wing on the left. Pass to Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
He dishes it to McDaniels. Stolen by Brooks. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Bane passes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Out to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Right side Towns. Bane against Edwards. Over Bane. Bank shot. No good. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for Memphis. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Towns against Jackson. Towns dishes to Gobert. Second chance effort. Towns kicks to Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He just doesn't look like himself. this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And here's Edwards. After Dillon Brooks was able to get the triple. Can they get it? And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And Edwards drops them both. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Adams. And it's Brooks in the corner. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
The kick out to Towns. Gobert with a screen on Jackson. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And when Gobert cuts like that, it's over for the defense. For a big man, his mobility is unreal.
Here's Brooks. Gobert with the block. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Conley left side. Towns for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the first quarter. Grizzlies lead.
Please give a big round of applause for the Pops.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now McDaniels after the missed 3 from Desmond Bane.
How about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Now the pass to Adams. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now here's Morant. Just 5 to shoot from deep. Brooks. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Passes it to Gobert. Here's Conley. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Unusual for him. Just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Towns, high post. And here's Edwards from the arc. Brooks grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than John Morant.
Dillon Brooks seems like a very spirited player, Smith. He plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Bane, no good. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Towns, a screen on Morant. Conley gets the bucket.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Morant against Conley. Adams dishes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. McDaniels in the post. Guarded by Morant. Morant with the steal. Here's Jackson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That is great body control by Jaren Jackson. Takes the hit, completes the play, now gets to the line for one more.
Outside Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. There's Jackson with the three. And the rejection by Towns. Out to Edwards. Wide open look. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Steven Adams picks one up. The Timberwolves hit all four of their chances so far in this one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Morant against Conley. And Morant throws it down.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 10. Inside. Here's Gobert. Out to Edwards. Back to Gobert. No good on that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. On the wing, Bane. Defended by Gobert. And Adams with the slam.
This is where you want Adams to have the ball. Can't get a higher percentage look than that.
From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Right side, Conley. Back to Towns. He kicks it to Conley. Towns, a screen on Morant. Back to Towns. Stolen by Jackson. Morant scanning the floor. Brooks the pass to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And Morant throws it down.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. All right, David, thank you. And
your Minnesota Timberwolves, 22. The Grizzlies, 27.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close to the game that's been so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1.
When you need to get 3 points right back, Desmond's the man you want on the job.
Conley dishes to Gobert. It's in there. Conley with the assist.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. Just a solid contributor. Mike Conley has continued to age, and he looks far from done.
GA, he's terrific, especially at setting the pace and orchestrate an offense. Also solid at realizing how to get his teammates involved. A selfless distributor who looks to make his guys better.
Now, Bane. After the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. Back to Bane. The shot. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Towns kicks to Edwards. And the layup's good off the glass. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Here's Conley following the score by Memphis. Now here's McDaniels. Down low and finished off by Gobert.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. Brooks outside. Out to Morant. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now Minnesota on the fast break for the lead. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Outside Jackson. Out to Morant. Drives under there.
Nice. Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks has got 4 rebounds in this game. Morant comes up empty down low. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. To the middle. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Towns. 8 points for Rudy Gobert. Morant kicks to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Morant outside. Jackson a screen on Conley. Morant from outside the arc. And Jaren Jackson good for 3. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
When Jaren Jackson's fully engaged, he's capable of dominating at both ends.
Edwards passes to Gobert. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
He has done everything possible to keep his team in this one. What a performance from him.
Pass to Bain. Outside Jackson. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. Outside for Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Now here's Edwards. 17 points in the game. And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Pass to Bain. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. The Timberwolves trail. To the paint. It's stolen by Adams. Payne finds Jackson. Kick out to Adams. Jackson trying to break free. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, the one thing Steven Adams gives you night in and night out is toughness. He helps your team set a physical tone.
That one is no good. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Right wing. Conley with it. Now defended by Adams. Towns down low. Jackson on him. Now McDaniels. And they hit it back. Off target from downtown. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a 10-ball game. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of the game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hand. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And the Grizzlies shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Here's Brooks. Gobert with the block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
Morant, right side. Brooks up on top. On the wing, Jackson, defended by Towns. Payne for three.
And as a defender, Edwards' speed and agility make him tough to shake. No easy shots with him on you.
McDaniels with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. And the pass to Edwards. 6 to shoot. And Edwards with the stop.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Now, here's Bane. Morant outside. Brooks outside. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 8 now on the night. McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Out to Edwards. Back to Gobert. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Morant. And he slams it down right on top of Karl-Anthony Towns.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Bane sets the screen for Morant, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
The ability to stop and start, change pace. Morant's a handful off the dribble.
Both free throws good from Morant. Enzo Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. They lead by 1. And Edwards with the stop.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Now here's Morant. Brooks outside. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Brooks has got it all tied up now for Memphis.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
McDaniels finds Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert, and he banks in the lane. That's 12 points for Rudy Gobert.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Morant passes to Bane. And again, gets the Grizzlies from deep.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
And Edwards with the stop.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big.
Oh!
Yes. Goodness.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
Out to Edwards. Out to the wing. They double him with Bane. Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stop. Went right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
On the wing, Brooks. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Edwards with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Minnesota calls timeout. They're up by 1. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with the players. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Then we'll see how they respond.
Thank you, David. Here's Morant. There's the drive. Yes!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Stolen. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. And here we go.
A big shot maker in college. Brooks has proven his value in the biggest moment.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Stolen by McDaniels. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Towns against Jackson. Towns kicks to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards driving to the basket. Yes!
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it. Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it. This is why he has the ball. Ja Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. What a show they put out here at home tonight. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
Both great passing squads, two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
It's a beautiful brand of ball for sure. Just a joy to watch. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with T.J. Warren. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Now here's Durant. Goes up from the top of the key.
Come on.
Goes back up. Ayton, no good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
McDaniels can't hit. The Suns have gone 1 for 3 so far. Booker fires from way outside. They get the rebound.
Look at Durant utilizing his length, snatching the offensive board. Ladies and gentlemen, he's 7 foot and sending it right back.
McDaniels, that's good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
So it's Minnesota now, following the score by Phoenix. Gobert passes to Edwards. Durant against McDaniels. From deep, Conley. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Booker, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
He gets it in there.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Here's Durant. And that one's long.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Conley against Paul. Conley passes to McDaniels. No good with the triple. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. The deep 3 from Durant. And again, it's the Suns missing. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards, the pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Woo! The whole arena felt that. Towns can just be merciless.
Oh, yes.
Whoa.
Throw it down.
Oh!
A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
Back to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Conley against Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Booker fires from way outside. Off target from 3-point range. Minnesota has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
It's Edwards with a drive. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's McDaniels. Banked it in off the glass. McDaniels got 5 points.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And Durant gets it to go.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
And it's good. 2 points.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Gobert. Right wing. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. Wow, so impressive.
And he makes both free throws.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
McDaniels against Durant. Not going to go that time. McDaniels with some nice D. And Edwards, here we go. Excellent D there from Booker. He gets it off. It doesn't go for him. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. 8. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard. Plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves. What do you think, guys?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. T.J. Warren out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's Durant in at the 3.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Towns for 3. They get it again. Down low. Here's Gobert. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Gobert's got 6.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Beautiful timing from KD. He just knows when to get up there for the alley-oop.
Edwards can't hit. The Suns have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
And Ayton gets it to go.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Stolen by Conley. Here's McDaniels. And that one is hammered home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
So fluid pulling up to shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Inside, and stolen by Edwards. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Towns into the lane. That one's good for 2. Towns has got 10 points.
Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Now here's Towns. He's got 10. Here's Edwards. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
And the Suns miss again.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Now here's Durant. He's got 11. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
And that one drops for him. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range. He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Conley with the ball. Durant covering. Outside Conley. Now Towns. He's got 12. 4 on the clock. Here's Edwards. That one's all for him. 6 for 11 now. And for the Suns, they're shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Here's Gobert. He's covered by Ayton. The kick out to Conley. Lets the three fly. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got his 4th assist in this one. Booker for 3. To stop the run. Hits the trifecta. Booker's got 5.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
Conley passes to McDaniels. And here's Edwards. Back to Daniels. Pass to Edwards. No good. Misses at the buzzer. All right, good stuff, Allie. And
45. The Suns. 25.
as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And, you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Edwards with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Towns for 3. Offensive board. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Durant, ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. 13 points in the game. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Edwards, the pass to Conley. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Towns. The 3 ball. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Such an effective big man. Towns isn't just a post-up threat. He can hurt you off the catch. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And here's Gobert from the arc. Back to Conley. Outside McDaniels. To the paint. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Conley. No good.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Outside Durant. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Towns, that's good. Towns has got 20 points.
A former #1 pick. Towns is unstoppable when he's on. A polished offensive talent with great size. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And it's all from 3-point range. Phoenix has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. He shoots it. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Ayton. Durant's got 8 here in this quarter.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Shot is good by Edwards.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Here's a 3 from Paul. The shot no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. The kick out to Conley. Edwards against Booker. Now here's Towns. 21 points in the game. Conley passes to Edwards. Off target from outside. The Suns have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Booker no good. Minnesota's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Inside, here's Gobert. That's it. Coming off an assist from Towns. Gobert's got 10.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
And Durant with the big finish.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in a hurry.
Ooh, Durant with a steal. Outside Paul. Durant, the pass to Ayton. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. Durant's got 29.
That range, though, for a near 7-footer, KD is so unique.
McDaniels inside. Durant's there. McDaniels can't hit. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Durant's shot is off.
Phoenix foul. Chris Paul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
They throw good. Edwards.
At the line for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
And both free throws good for Edwards. There's 18 seconds left in the third. The deep 3 from Durant. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 9 rebounds now. Here's McDaniels. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves out in front by 19 going into the break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. T.J. Warren out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in its center, filling out the middle. And the Suns shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. From deep three-point range. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Yet another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Conley passes to Towns. Fires from deep. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 7 assists in the game. And so here's Phoenix. Durant way outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Kept alive by Minnesota. Pass to Edwards. The kick out to Conley. The 3 is up. And Booker pulls it down.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Towns with a rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's McDaniels. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. From deep, Conley. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Launches a 3. Fires, hitting the triple. Durant's got 32 points.
Oh, just beautiful poetry in motion. It is so fun watching Kevin Durant shoot the rock.
Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Outside Edwards. He takes it in. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. And he's good on the second. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Paul. Tries the spin move. Minnesota with a rebound.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Pass to Gobert. Edwards with it. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 5. McDaniels from long range. Now Conley. Outside Edwards. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Durant's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Stolen by Conley. It's McDaniels on the wing. Booker defending. Towns passes to Conley. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Conley. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
McDaniels finds Conley. Pulls up on the wing. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
Good on the second one. For Phoenix, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Booker, good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Towns up top. He's covered by Warren. Back to Towns. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Towns. Now here's Conley. McDaniels from long range. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Phoenix has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Karl Anthony Towns.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Here's Conley. Picked by Gobert. Conley with the ball. Durant covering. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Gobert passes to McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. This one for 3. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Here's Conley. And stolen by Booker. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Ayton. On the wing, Durant. He's guarded by Conley. Outside Durant. Fires the 3. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.